Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First down.
Come on.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
His pass caught. It's Chisel Consuelo. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pick up there of 19 yards. That's enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go!
Back to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he will get into the end zone. Garrett Wilson, touchdown Melbourne. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Dragons are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Visitors, nothing. Harrison Vivas to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now 1st carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Quinnen Williams there to make the play. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll look to throw. On the run to the right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's Tyler Warren, the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Chicago.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
On 1st down, right back to Mitchell. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. but the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
And it's third down.
He'll look to throw. Rolling right. He's going to take a shot down the field. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. He couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Trying the left side. Here's Hall. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Chip Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Here we go. Shot 79 Bronx. Cougars.
Back to the air one more time. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. That one caught by Smith. And he's in. Harriet Smith, touchdown Dragons. That touchdown number 19 on the year.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
They're on the 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Jelani Woods.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Taking off.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
44-yard line.
Deputy! 70 Timberwolf.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Made at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
70 range, 70 range. Ready.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and 4.
Third down and 4.
Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
On the set.
1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Ready, go.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Melbourne. Try here for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Dragons looking terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
First down and 10. Their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. And give up the middle for Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. In motion is Warren. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions. It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Another run here with Paul. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. Not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. He'll push forward for about a yard. Tackle made by Dane Belton.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And I think at this point here, second quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Yeah, and there's no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team like than through special teams. Now, when you could do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Past midfield. The return man slowed up here, and this drive is going to begin at the 24-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, when you've given up this many points, you're going to get quite the workload with your return units, and that's a really good effort right there. I mean, it's going to get lost anytime you have a one-sided game like this, that's great determination.
And he will get into the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown, Chicago.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going
to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Melbourne. First down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll find Hall out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
At the 21-yard line.
To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
It's a gain of 6.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Nice, two.
First and goal at the
60,
5-yard
Cup
line.
19, Cup 19.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one taken in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Dragons. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. Here's their punter now. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Ready. Rocco 80. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. A looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Reese Paul, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're going to play it safe with a run. And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. They'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
6 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one underneath to Mitchell. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he is out of bounds, marking him at the 25. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st down, Chicago.
70 Lions.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Exiting the pocket right. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It is picked up by the defense. Inside inside the 40. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Melbourne. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in. He gets 3. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play to kick off this drive. 45 yards.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 22 now, here's second down and 4.
Ready? 60 bucks.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Take off.
They'll let Richardson run this himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
Nice. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, Richardson. That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
There's Okonkwo open left side. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
From
2.
the 41. Here's second down and 2.
Cowboy. Ready?
He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Reese Hall. Touchdown Dragons. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Dragons will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Again, left side for Mitchell. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Here we go, here we go. Buffalo at 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. The run game not helping him out those last 2 plays. Thus, 3rd and 16. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. Richardson to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Bronco leading. 79 Bronco.
Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is hard. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 39 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go.
Carry now for Giddens. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, they'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. To throw, it's Richardson. That's caught. DJ Giddens. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Go! Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready, ready?
Throwing, Richardson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Chicago.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
19 Lions. Let's go now.
Will line up for a
18
two-point conversion.
18.
Now Richardson moving to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Get it. 60 by 6.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready, ready, go.
Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So, on 4th down, Austin McNamara is going to come in here to punt. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
Warriors 17. Let's go. Ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. But he tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Azareye'h Thomas.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. On play action, Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. A second down throw for Richardson. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Ready? On the ground, it's Giddens. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game. He'll try to run for it. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.